The universe, a vast expanse of mystery and wonder, home to billions of galaxies, countless stars, and planets beyond our imagination. But how did it all begin? How did the galaxy we call home, the Milky Way, form? And how did Earth, our tiny blue planet, emerge from this cosmic dance? In this video, we'll explore the origins of the universe, the formation of our galaxy, and the incredible chain of events that led to the creation of Earth. Sit back, relax, and prepare to journey over 13 billion years into the past. Our story begins 13.8 billion years ago with an event known as the Big Bang. Contrary to popular belief, the Big Bang wasn't an explosion in space. It was an expansion of space itself. Before the Big Bang, there was no time, no space, just a singularity, a point of infinite density where the laws of physics as we know them didn't apply. In less than a second, the universe expanded at an unimaginable rate, a process scientists call cosmic inflation. During this time, energy cooled and transformed into matter, giving rise to the first particles, protons, neutrons, and electrons. These tiny building blocks would later combine to form the first atoms, hydrogen and helium. But the early universe wasn't bright and full of stars as it is now. For millions of years, it was shrouded in darkness, a period known as the Cosmic Dark Ages. Hydrogen and helium atoms floated in vast, empty space, but gravity was quietly at work, pulling these atoms together into dense regions. Eventually, the pressure and heat became so intense that nuclear fusion began, igniting the first stars. These ancient stars were massive and short-lived, but they were cosmic forges, creating heavier elements like carbon, oxygen, and iron, the ingredients for planets and life itself. When these stars died in massive explosions called supernovae, they scattered these elements across the universe, enriching the cosmic material for the next generation of stars and galaxies. Amid this stellar activity, galaxies began to form. These were enormous collections of stars, gas, and dark matter held together by gravity. Our galaxy, the Milky Way, likely began forming about 13.6 billion years ago. Initially, it was a chaotic cluster of stars and gas, but over billions of years, it evolved into the majestic spiral galaxy we see today, with over 100 billion stars and countless planetary systems. At the heart of our galaxy lies a supermassive black hole, a gravitational powerhouse that has shaped its structure and dynamics. Within the Milky Way, about 4.6 billion years ago, a massive cloud of gas and dust began to collapse under its own gravity. This event was triggered, perhaps, by a nearby supernova. At the center of this collapsing cloud, temperatures soared until nuclear fusion ignited, giving birth to our sun surrounding the newborn sun. A rotating disk of leftover material began to form. Over millions of years, particles in this disk collided and stuck together, forming larger and larger bodies. Eventually, these clumps grew into the planets, moons, and other celestial objects of our solar system. Earth was one of these planets, a rocky world located in the Goldilocks zone, where conditions were just right for liquid water to exist. Earth's early years were anything but peaceful. It began as a molten sphere, its surface constantly reshaped by volcanic eruptions and asteroid impacts. Around 4.5 billion years ago, a Mars-sized object collided with the young Earth, ejecting debris that eventually formed the Moon. As Earth cooled, its surface solidified and a thin crust formed. Volcanic eruptions released gases, creating a primitive atmosphere rich in water vapor, carbon dioxide, and other gases, but no oxygen. During this time, water began to accumulate on Earth's surface, possibly delivered by icy comets and asteroids. This marked the beginning of Earth's oceans, which would become the cradle of life. With the oceans in place, Earth was ready for its next great transformation, the emergence of life. Scientists believe life began about 3.8 billion years ago in the form of simple, single-celled organisms. These primitive life forms were incredibly resilient, thriving in an environment that would be hostile to most modern organisms. Over billions of years, these cells evolved, eventually giving rise to more complex organisms. Interestingly, all life as we know it is based on a handful of elements: carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and a few others, elements forged in the hearts of ancient stars billions of years earlier. When we look at the night sky, it's humbling to think that every atom in our bodies, every molecule of water, every breath of oxygen, originated in the cosmos. We are quite literally made of stardust. The story of the galaxy and Earth is a story of constant transformation, driven by the forces of gravity, energy, and time. From the birth of the universe to the creation of our home planet, it's a journey spanning billions of years, a journey that continues to this day. Our origins are written in the stars, and the universe still has so much to teach us. Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey through time and space. If you found this video fascinating, please hit the like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the wonders of our universe. Until next time, stay curious and keep looking up. This extended script should comfortably make your video last over 10 minutes, especially with pacing, visuals, and transitions. Let me know if you'd like further refinements.